Good luck, Mr. Andrews. Shreya.
Morning, Judge.
Hi. Good morning. Hi, Mr. Kim.
Judge, we're here on Jesia Gillis. Last time we talked 2 days ago, you asked me for proof of her travel back and forth. That's her I-94. So when it says ARR, it means arrived in and departed from. So you can see, yes, she departs, arrives, departs. She's back and forth for years. She had just a snippet. She works on H-2B visas.
Notice how the defense is carefully laying out her travel history. That I-94 record is gold in immigration cases. It shows she came in legally and went back as required. But here's the kicker. Even with legal entries, the expired work visa means she's on thin ice now.
For about 6 months to 2 years, depending on her contract, through various companies. Stang Erickson Collection, it's hospitality, was in 2020. South Carolina Kiowa Resort was 2022 to 2023. And then the most recent one, April to October of 2024, was St. Joe's Company Hospitality, where she works at various resorts. After that, she was here on a vacation visa, so she was not here illegally. And then she has to go back to Jamaica, get her new contract and come back. So
Have you seen this, Mr. Kim?
I haven't, but I verified through DHS. So it wasn't a misrepresentation, but she was previously on a work visa. However, it expired last year. So legally speaking, she's on a tourist visa. And Shreya's tried her hardest, but she's armed with allegedly $780,000. She's not an American national. She's out here on a tourist
So
visa.
what we would do is we would have her surrender a passport. Then.
yes, let's do it.
So I mean, that's what it says. Like if Judge rules out, it's going to be the first thing, but just because with the amount of money, just allegedly the amount of money that she has stolen and the fact that she's here on a tourist visa, I'm still opposed at no bond. But if the court grants a bond, that would be my request for.
I mean, I'm okay. We have no other criminal history, right?
No, Judge.
Whoa! Nearly $750,000 allegedly stolen. And she's standing here on a tourist visa. Think about that for a second. The prosecutor is hammering the risk. Big money, foreign national, potential flight risk. Would you grant bond here?
It doesn't appear that she's a danger, right? She's got a young kid. Did the nursing thing work out?
No, but almost, because of red tape. So I bought it with my own money, but because of red tape, they won't let me bring it. Don't worry, I just verified from Sylvia that at some point we came upon the conclusion that if you deny the PR bond and if whatever, we're gonna bring her to court every day so she can pump. Then in the afternoons, she has to go to the hospital every day.
I don't know about, I'm not going to do a PR bond because I think that at the very minimum, you need to have some skin in the game so that you,
Okay, what kind of bond were you thinking?
I don't know what,
I said, I still stand by, I have to defer the court because I'm still standing on the no bond because of the circumstances. And so I don't want to beat a dead horse, but just in terms of the allegations and over the long period of time. And again, for the other same reasons is that
I mean, she's alleged to have, close to $750,000.
So how much?
That's,
She's not convicted. This is the question I asked today. She's not convicted. She's charged. And we're not talking about the underlying facts. It was a 2B. There could be various defenses. All we're talking about is how to get her to Pennsylvania. But if we are considering the underlying facts, I would like to know how much Harris County, the sheriff's office, and this court values a mother's right to breastfeed. 770,000? If we're talking numbers, because she has been denied access. The Harris County Jail has.
Here's where law collides with humanity. The defense throws in a powerful question. How much does this court value a mother's right to breastfeed? This isn't just legal strategy, it's emotional leverage. Judges hate being put in the position of choosing between justice and compassion.
Admitted and is scrambling. And I'm talking CEO of Harris Health right now. Like they are scrambling. They have been asking me multiple times, why is she not getting a PR bond? Why is she not getting a PR bond? So I'm asking you that on behalf of the people that I've spoken with, why she is not getting a PR bond, knowing that they cannot provide those facilities. And we're at the point where I have to bring her daily. I'm appointed and I paid for it with my own money. I'll donate a $300 pump, but they won't take it. So because of the red tape, she is,
Bring her here so she can she use a pump here?
so I
You guys
bought,
okay with that?
that's the thing. They said, we don't know if they'll allow that because technically she can't go back to the holdover with the pump I bring. So that's asking me to every day bring a pump so she can pump. I'll go home, I'll disinfect it and I'll bring it back. But this is insanity, Judge. She's a nonviolent offender. We don't even know if Pennsylvania wants to pick her up. We're fighting, I mean, the state is fighting a battle and saying this woman cannot breastfeed. They barely are getting a pump. And I find this absolutely crazy. She's been in custody for 6 days. She has to go to the shower and hand express. They refuse to give her,
Look, she's charged with a criminal offense of.
I'm saying she's going back. She's going back.
$750,000. It just so happens that it happens at the time when she gives birth. I mean, it never, when someone gets arrested, it's never at the best time. Oh, you know what? Thank God I got arrested now. I mean, shit happens, right?
Sure.
It just does. But there's consequences to behavior.
And let's take her passport and make her go back. I have contact with her father who's going to come get her. I've contact with her mother. She's not leaving the country.
And there it is, the judge dropping some hard truth. It's never a good time to get arrested. Brutal, but accurate. Timing doesn't erase the charges, and sympathy can't outweigh the law. That line sets the tone for what's coming next.
There's no flight risk.
So for what it's worth, in terms of if she waived, I asked Amy to call to see if it flipped to a waiver, because technically and legally, right now, they're only pursuing a governor's warrant because she's a refusal. So I asked Amy to call to figure out when the fastest they could come if she waived today. And she got a hold of Corporal. They're supposed to call her back today because the person in charge of it.
You know that Pennsylvania stole.
That's the other question I asked, because technically the decision would lie with the prosecutor. So she's right now calling the DA's office in Pennsylvania, because the sheriff's office only obviously facilitates whatever that decision is. As far as what the extradition confirmation was, they are willing to extradite.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, I can't show preference to anybody. I get it that she's nursing and stuff, but how am I supposed to show preference to anybody? I have to be fair to everybody. I can't show preference.
It's a nonviolent first-time offender.
Well, and so that's why
Flight risk.
I'm not asking you for $25,000, because otherwise in this type of situation, I would say no bond or somewhere in the neighborhood of like 25 grand. So, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Like $1,000?
I don't.
Fine,
1,000?
sure.
Okay.
There's consequence. Can you bring her out, please? Guys, do you mind bringing her out? Gillis?
And sorry, and this obviously is relevant, were you able to confirm who actually has her passport to surrender? Because if that's gonna be a condition of,
The DHS wherever she got arrested.
okay,
Oh, I'll ask her right now. She knows.
okay. Because I'll have to
So
call, because I'll
what's the
surrender.
actual charges? Like misappropriating?
So the way it was written was theft by deception, false impression. But then I'll have to because the alternative is if it's going to be kept in DHS, then it would be an order from the court that would be submitted to DHS so that they don't inadvertently release it to another authorized party. Because otherwise it would have to be surrendered to the clerk's office, which obviously to facilitate that, that's gonna take a couple days. So they have to bring it here and release. I don't know what kind of forms they have to fill out.
So I'm gonna give this back to you. Do you want to see this? So it looks like she
Well,
does.
except for on the
She
travel.
does travel quite a
Did I forward it to you? I don't, there's so many emails.
I don't take
Um,
issues on
Here,
the
you
travel
want
part.
Let's, come on, Amy, say they don't want her.
I got the call, they didn't answer. I think they're on lunch break because they closed during the lunch hour system.
Seriously?
Yeah, I did leave a voice message with the person I talked to.
I will call after the approach.
Well, regardless though,
Well, no, I'm saying if they don't want to extradite, then the bond becomes irrelevant. And I just-
Then we don't have to fight.
I'll call, I'll figure it out. I'll get it to somebody.
I mean, I can't imagine that that's why, really.
It's Pennsylvania.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Who has your passport right now?
It's in Olden,
What do you mean holding? Like which?
here downstairs.
Oh, they have it here.
So then they would have to be surrendered to the clerk's office.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's at the,
Yes, evidence.
got it, okay. So
Okay,
that's even
And I
better.
think Paria has a copy of the form if you don't already have one to
Okay.
have.
I'll
it released.
I'll email it.
so your lawyer is asking for me to set you a bond so that you can go turn yourself in to Pennsylvania. I will acquiesce and I will set your bond at $1,000. However, before I do that, I'm ordering you to surrender your passport because I'm not going to trust you that you're not going to go. You do a lot of international flight, and I don't want you to take off on me
No, sir.
because I need you to answer the charges that you're wanted for out of Pennsylvania because I mean, that's what we do. So the other thing I need you to understand is that from the time that you bond out, we give you 2 weeks from
This is the turning point. The judge grants bond, but notice the catch. Surrender that passport. That's the leash keeping her from flying off. It's a compromise. Freedom with strings attached. Smart move or too lenient? You decide.
the date of your release
Yes,
to
sir.
turn yourself in that jurisdiction. If you fail to do that, the bond that I set here now, I'm going to revoke it, set it at 0. I will not give you another one. I will issue a nationwide warrant for your arrest. You can't run forever. I will get you, and this time I will physically hold you, and it doesn't matter if you're nursing this or if you're doing that. I don't care. You need to understand that. I
Understand.
cannot show you favorable treatment. I understand that you're nursing, but I have to treat everybody the same way. It doesn't matter if Jesus was here. I have to treat everybody the same way, and I do. I try to be as fair as possible, help you out as much as I can within the limits of the law. So understand, I'm happy to set you up. Well, otherwise, because if I thought you were a danger or flight risk, I wouldn't set you a bond. So I am going to set you one, and it's a low bond at that, at $1,000. Normally it's, 5 to 10, but understand, I'm going to hold you to it. So if you just take off and you don't go turn yourself in, you understand?
I was planning to drive over and not fly over, where it will be a little bit more easier for me to
That's
get there.
probably a good, well,
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, you'll get arrested at the
Shreya
airport.
will
We already
tell you
talked about
exactly
your
how
dad
to do it.
driving you.
You don't want to take another risk where they,
Yes, sir.
because understand, we're letting you out. That warrant is still a valid warrant. So you get stopped somewhere else, they'll take you into custody. So you have to be careful. The only other thing I'm going to say, don't wait till the last day
No, sir.
because, all right,
Understand.
quick, anything else? Question?
I'll meet you back.
Well, do you think you'd be able to get it today for the passport surrender for,
Me?
well,
Oh,
Listen closely. This isn't just courtroom talk. It's a promise. If she skips out, the bond vanishes, and a nationwide warrant hits instantly. The judge even says it doesn't matter if she's nursing or not. The law won't bend. That's a powerful reality check.
I'll do it right now.
okay,
Yeah, I'll make sure I don't leave court without it.
okay.
I
I'll
have
stand
2
down until that
passports, so I'd
Okay.
have to
What-
double check. I
What do you mean you have
2,
2 passports? Where are they?
because one is they're downstairs, so.
Okay, well, both of them will go.
Yeah, now it's both.
Because I think one is the H2B.
Well, guys, I'll let you
and-
talk about it.
Well,
and-
all your
Sorry.
passports. Got it.
Yes, yes.